Hi guys, this is gsnom.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Motorola Moto G6 Plus. It's part of the new triplet that includes the G6 models. We already handled them over the past week in hands-on experiences, and now we have here the phone, the full version for an unboxing. And you'll also learn which are the accessories included in the box. So, Motorola Moto G6 Plus. It's the biggest one of the series, also the best spec, and it comes with a nifty case bundled with it, at least in the version we have here. So here we go. It's a handset that has the two cameras at the back, has a dual back camera, also an octa-core CPU, glass at the front, glass at the back, and also a pretty nifty look for that glass. It has a nice way of catching the light. So glass at the back, glass at the front, and also a metal frame in between them. If you thought that the Motorola Moto X4 was premium, well, this is also pretty premium, pretty good looking, gently curved on the sides, and the back side actually reminds me of the Galaxy S7 Edge a bit with this curvature. It's an unboxing, so I'm going to focus more on the content of the box of the Motorola Moto G6 Plus, and of course, we're getting a bunch of manuals and also a key. Metal key used to access the slots. We go further and we find the hefty charger, and this charger I expect some turbo power action from it, meaning you should juice up the phone pretty fast. Yes, fast charging is supported. And finally we have the USB Type-C cable right here, USB Type-C to full USB. That's everything inside the box. No surprises, nothing out of the ordinary, and once again no headphones like we've seen for the other Moto G phones over the past years. I play with Moto G4 models, Moto G5 models, and now it's time for the G6. Let's fire it up and see what it's all about. I guess I forgot the price. Well, it's actually 350 bucks for this phone. It's covered in glass and metal. It's got a pretty premium approach. 5.9 inches is the diagonal, and it measures a mere 8 millimeters in thickness, which is pretty impressive in my book. It weighs 167 grams and runs a pretty clean and clear Android 8.0 Oreo. Very fast boot and pretty short sequence at the start. I'm going to perform the setup right now. Okay, skipping stuff, continue, accept and continue. And as I said before, 5.9 inch screen, and the resolution is 2160 over 1080 pixels with an 18:9 aspect. We got a fingerprint scanner here placed at the front within this small button here, and as far as I've heard, you can also use that button with swipes and gestures to replace the buttons here, the virtual ones for navigation. Other specs include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 processor, 4 GB RAM, but there are also countries where you'll find a version with 6 GB RAM, 64 GB of storage, micro SD card slot, and of course you also have Dolby Audio, which allows you to do some tweaks and modifications here and there to improve your experience with the handset. Motorola Moto G6 Plus, it's quite big but also quite light compared to its actual diagonal size. 3200 mAh, that's the capacity of the battery inside the phone, and on the camera front we get a familiar package. It's the same camera package as on the Moto G6. 12 megapixel and 5 megapixel working together. However, this one has a f1.7 aperture for the 12 megapixel shooter, and the 5 megapixel sensor accompanies it. It's got dual pixel autofocus, dual LED flash here, actually dual tone flash, and at the front the same 8 megapixel camera with LED flash we've seen on the other Moto G6 models. Dolby Audio acoustics and some nifty camera features, which I'm going to show you right here and right now. Some of them may feel familiar if you've seen the Moto X4 review that we did a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so of course we have HDR, but we also have spot color. Basically you can pick one color out of the surrounding area. I can pick this mauve, and as you can see, the box is no longer green. Everything is just gray and mauve, and I can pick maybe another color or cancel it. I can pick this one, and now this becomes gray. I can only keep the green. That's only one example. You can also do that with a ton of other colors. There's also portrait, which is basically bokeh, allows you to create images with extra depth, and hopefully they're better than what we've seen lately. For example, even though the Nokia 7 Plus was an excellent phone, on the bokeh side it was pretty weak. I have bigger expectations from this one. In a nutshell, this is the Motorola Moto G6 Plus, unboxed at gsnom.com, priced at 350 bucks. We did the hands-on recently, we did an unboxing now, and you guess what's next? The full review of this beautiful piano-like finish back mid-range phone. This is it from us. Bye bye.